we are go for the sprint race there. Pepe Marti gets a good launch off the line. Alex Dunn a little bit slow away, and he could be punished by Arvid Lindblad, who's trying to get the toe from his teammates. Arvid Lindblad going to the outside there and trying to take the race lead, but runs a little bit wide there, and Alex Dunn will be side by side with him now as they charge down towards turn 2.
Yeah, Lindblad's managed to close the line. Alex Dunn not managing to take that outside. Now it's Martins looking up the inside of Dunn. Is he going to make it through there? It's a flat-out right-hander at turn 3 as they climb the hill then up towards the blind T4.
So it's Marti leading Lindblad. Their cars going off in the background, rejoining. So a Campos 1-2. Then it's Dunn next along in third. Martins in fourth place, and Martins having a look at Dunn trying to get through, just about backs out of it in the end. Fifth place, it is then Crawford, Browning next along as we come up to the chicane. Gabriele Mini in the pink Alpine livery tries to have a look down the inside of Roman Stanek there. Can't quite get through on that occasion.
Mini shovels to the inside. Now he's going to lose out though through the exit as they make their way through turn 8 and 9. Side by side contact
with Stanek there, and Stanek going round. Gabriele Mini rejoining, and Ratoma Miata having to avoid. There goes Stanek rejoining.
Yeah, so Dirksen is the AIX up the inside of Mini, and Mini just clatters then into the rear of Roman Stanek, who is the unfortunate and very much the innocent party there.
There goes he from behind.
10-second penalty for Gabriele Mini. The other yellow in victory is our championship leader, Leonardo Fornaroli, who's being challenged by Ollie Goethe. He's currently in 7th, and now it's the MPs side by side, the orange livery one. That is Richard Verschoor in the championship fight, and he wants to get himself into the points, and I think he'll do so. Great driving from Richard Verschoor. He's up to P8. Lindblad right with Pepe Marti, and he's going to send it down the inside there. Great move from Arvid Lindblad, and we have a change of lead, but Pepe Marti knows the lead is very valuable at this stage of the race in particular, and he's going to fight straight back down to turn 2, and they'll be side by side once again. Elbows out stuff from Pepe Marti, who shows Arvid Lindblad to the grass and puts himself back into the lead of the race.
Sure, we don't damage the tires, and we have tires left at the end. Maybe the delta is bigger at the end of the race. Okay.
Here's a look at the tyres.
Yeah, so neither looking fantastic, it must be said. Stop the count, says Pepe Marti. I'm in the lead. Yellow flag out for a track hazard, and that looks a relatively persistent one. So let's see what that entails.
Cordial and number 25 of Villa Gomez.
Just one of those incredibly expendable front wing end plates jumping off the outside there for Villa Gomez. DRS open for Lindblad, a toe then for Dunn. Is this going to be an opportunity down towards turn 1? It'd have to be a very late one, and it is for Alex Dunn. That is very late indeed.
Big send from Alex Dunn down to turn 1 there, and that is a fantastic move from the Irishman going into second place.
Alex Dunn sent its special delivery down the inside of turn 1. Look at that. That must be 4 car lengths back, and he's caught him completely by surprise.
One of the moves of the season from Alex Dunn. Let's watch that back again.
Dunn just getting that overlap there to stop Lindblad cutting back underneath.
Superb stuff. Watch the ART driver in the background. He's going to look to the outside. Arvid Lindblad is not being overtaken. 2 laps in a row down to turn 1, but I don't think he'll have any defence to the DRS down to turn 2, or will he? He's going to put up a fight, and Victor Martins goes to the outside. He's going to get the cut back there, and they'll be side by side down to turn 3. Arvid Lindblad just holds on as Crawford is now going to grab a place on the exit. That exchange between the pair has given Jack Crawford 4th place.
Here's Victor Martins trying to make it round the outside of Arvid Lindblad. Lindblad stayed in it through the apex of turn 3. Martins then has to lift, and Jack Crawford just comes swooping through from behind. What's Lindblad all the way off the road there through the exit of T3? Let's have a look at it again. He's going to keep his foot in, and I think he is all the way off the racetrack. I wonder if that will be considered leaving the circuit and retaining an advantage.
Safety car is out, and it's for Sebastian Montoya, the Prima Racing driver. This is where Sebastian Montoya's problem started to unfold, it seems. He went wide through that section of the circuit and then...
He looks like he's already starting to struggle there.
Yeah.
And they have to throw a safety car for that.
Watch for the battle in third, because Jack Crawford now has a chance to get really valuable points for his championship. The gaps have now closed. We're side by side between the two Williams-backed drivers behind as they make their way out of the first corner. Browning and Martin side by side, but look at Crawford. He's going round the outside there of Arvid Lindblad as Luke Browning goes down the inside of Victor Martins and into 5th place. He's almost pushing him down the start-finish straight is Jack Crawford, probably in his helmet saying, get out of the way. He wants to go after those top two, but Arvid Lindblad wants this podium finish and he's putting up a solid defence. Oh, big lock up there from the Invicta of Leo Fornaroli, and that's going to be Richard Verschoor now side by side with his championship rival. They will be side by side into turn 2. Verschoor going round the outside there. Fornaroli hangs on to the position. We are nose to tail for the final step on the podium. It's Lindblad versus Crawford. Crawford on the brakes is brave down the outside, and he looks like he's just about going to be level with Arvid Lindblad, and that will give him the inside line going down to turn 2. It was great stuff from Jack Crawford to go down the outside of Arvid Lindblad, and that gives him the inside for turn 2 and a podium position in this sprint race. And look at this for the lead. It's not over yet. This is turn 11 and Dunn is right there. He couldn't be any closer. It's going to go all the way to the start-finish line. Alex Dunn looks to the outside of Pepe Marti. Can he get the cut back now? Down to the penultimate corner. We're side by side for the lead of this race, and Alex Dunn's going to take it round the outside of the penultimate corner. He's being shoved towards the pit lane there. Alex Dunn still has the inside line into the final corner. Alex Dunn to the inside. Pepe Marti holds it round the outside and just will go on to take his 3rd sprint race win of this Formula 2 season by 0.2 of a second. Wow.
Beautiful positioning there. Cuts back underneath. Pepe Marti with the inside line. Done here critically, not wheel to wheel alongside Pepe Marti, which I think will save Marti in terms of owning the track position there. Super tough racing over the final couple of corners.
Solid race, Pepe. Solid race. Yeah, good job, guys. Car was quite nice.
Pepe Marti taking the win, just hanging on ahead of Alex Dunn in a thrilling, entertaining last lap between those two. Jack Crawford on the podium, Arvid Lindblad 4th, Luke Browning 5th, Victor Martins, Leo Fornaroli, Richard Verschoor.
5 points at the moment between the top 4 in the championship, with 25 points on offer, of course, for the win tomorrow.